All right, got an interesting one for you today. We are going to build this shape. We're going to revolve it around its center axis, making almost like a little rocket ship. And then we are going to make the flat version of it where it is extruded, sort of a 2-for-1. So let's jump into our SOLIDWORKS. Let's open up a new part. Once the part opens up, I'm going to grab myself a sketch and I'm going to throw it on the front plane. To make this shape, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my line tool. I'm just going to stencil out the right half of this silhouette, and then we'll enter some values after the fact. So this does not have to be exact by any means. I'm just getting the general gist of the shape, and I'll add my measurements in here momentarily, just sort of trying to keep my vertical lines vertical and my horizontal lines horizontal. Saves me from having to define them later. Saves me some steps down the road. There we go. It turned gray, which means that I do have a closed profile, which is good. Now I'm going to start adding in my dimensions. I'm just going to work my way from the top to the bottom. So that guy is 1 inch. Come down here. This thinner part of the feature is only 0.75. Next, I have the entire height of the item. I'm going to reference the origin point. It tends to help the computer to define sketches better for some reason if you reference the origin point when you can. I realize you can't always do it. And this height here is 1. And this one's 1.5. Good, working our way down. This height here, it's got it 3/4. And the height of this one is only 1/2. And this little center gap is 1/4 of an inch. Excellent. Now there's a couple things that are sort of implied on the drawing that aren't really shown. These 2 points do appear to be horizontal from each other. And this point here and the point on the bottom do appear to be vertical to each other. So I'm going to grab my selection tool and I'm going to tell the computer to recognize these 2 points, holding control, and say that they're vertical. And I'm going to do the same thing at this point. I'm going to hold control, come over here, kind of make them horizontal, save those relations, and we have ourselves a fully defined sketch. This sketch occasionally can be tricky. I've had my computer not recognize it as fully defined. If it does that on you, sometimes rebuilding can help it to recognize the fact that it is in fact fully defined. All right, so I've got my sketch. Next thing I'm going to do is grab my feature and I'm going to revolve it. To revolve it, I'm going to pick my axis of revolution. It's just the center right here. And there it goes. And I now have my first shape. You can save this as revolved or name it whatever you want. And then after you've saved it, you can come back in and you can delete the revolve and it just leaves you with the sketch. So now instead of revolving it, I can extrude it. I was wondering what feature I want to extrude. So just the whole sketch. How far do I want to extrude it? 1 3/4 inch. So 1.75. And there we go. Now I've got half of my extrusion to make the other half. So I'll come up here into my mirror. And it wants to know what face or plane to mirror about. Well, if I rotate this, it'll be this face right here. Gives me a nice little preview. And there you are. So if I'm looking to get any of my measurements, anything like that, just expand your annotations, right-click your notes, say, show me the measurements. There we go. You can move them around, clean them up, change them how you need them, if you need them. I'm going to just hide them again. If I wanted to apply a material, go up into Edit, under Appearance, can slap a material on here. Can use that same aluminum we've been using for our projects lately, keep it consistent. You can use whatever you need. And then to evaluate it, either under Evaluate, find Mass Properties, or in the search bar. If in doubt, search bar. It is a golden tool in SOLIDWORKS. And there you go. And you just run those same steps for that revolved one to apply your material and evaluate your center of mass and all that good stuff. Hope this was helpful. Hope you're having a good day.